Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Imagine being that person, it's just imagine it. How beautiful. The greatest martyr and the highest person in paradise. Allahu Akbar. What a beautiful, beautiful thing that can be given to us. Allahu Akbar. Amani tribulation is that he will pass through a town, this evil one-eyed liar, this Satan. He'll pass through a town whose people will deny him, and all the stock, the livestock, will die. They won't be called livestock after that, they'll be called dead stock. And then he'll pass through another area whose people will believe in him. So he will issue a command to the heavens, rain, and it rains. And to the earth, to bring forth its crops, and it does by the will of Allah Ta'ala. And the grazing animals return from grazing fatter than ever, big, chubby bellies, because of the crops that the earth produces. Among his tribulations is that you have a mountain of meat and bread, a river of water. He will walk on earth like a cloud driven by fast wind, calling people to his false religion. Who are his followers? The majority of his followers are Jews. One narration says 70,000 Jews. And likewise Arabs. The narration mentions Arabs will be a lot of his followers, the ignorant Arabs. He will go to an Arabian desertman, like a nomad, Bedouin, and he will say to him, what would you do? Or what would you say? Would you believe in me if I bring back your mother and father? He said, yes. You know I can do that, but Allah Ta'ala. And Allah Ta'ala will make that. He will assume, two devils will assume the appearance of his mother and father, and then they will call out to this child, oh son, follow this person for he is your Lord. Follow him for he is your Lord. And likewise, his followers will be ladies, females. In one narration it mentions that the man will tie his mother, his sister, his daughter, his auntie, and every female relative to a pole, fearing that they may chase this one-eyed liar. As for his death, it will be time for Salat al-Fajr, when Isa ibn Maryam will descend. And he will descend wearing two garments dyed in saffron, placing his hands on the wings of two angels. As he's descending, he lowers his head. Beads of perspiration will fall from it. If he raises his head, beads of pearls will scatter from it. His fragrance, any kafir, every kafir that smells it will die. And it can be smelt, his breath, as far as he can see. His descendants, Isa alayhi salam, will be on the safe sec, a whole group of Muslims gathered together, ready to fight the Dajjal. It will be Salat al-Fajr, and the Iqamah will be just about to be announced when the leader of this prayer of the congregation will be Al-Mahdi, Muhammad ibn Abdullah. He will step back when he notices Isa coming down, and he will tell Isa, please lead us in prayer. But Isa will place his hands between the shoulders of the Mahdi, and he will say, pray, for the prayer has been made or announced for you. So Al-Mahdi prays, and after the prayer, Isa alayhi salam says, open the gate will be opened, and behind that gate will be no other than this one-eyed liar with an army of Jews. And there they will be bearing, all of them, a sword and a shield. When they see this enemy of Allah Ta'ala, the Antichrist, when he sees Isa alayhi salam, he starts dissolving like salt dissolves in water, and he run away. But Isa will call out and say to him, you will not die until I strike you with my sword. So he will meet up with him on a gate called the Eastern Gate of Lad. This is all in the Middle East. And there, Isa alayhi salam will strike him with his sword, and he will die. he will die. And all the Jews, his army, will be deflated. There will be nowhere to hide, not a wall, not a tree,